Hey everybody, this is Marcus from StardustOTR.com and also YouTube.com/@StardustOTR. So I'm so happy that the YouTube channel has been growing so much this year. You know, in the beginning of the year in January, I started off with very little, under 100 subscribers. And now that I've been doing CBS Radio Mystery Theater all year long, I've done an episode that happened that day in history. I have grown to almost 3,000 viewers, and I thank you guys so much for growing this channel so much. Now, I put these up there because I enjoy these old radio shows. I'm not looking to make any money off this. I'm looking just to share my passion with you and others that have the same type of passion for old radio shows. You know, I like to go to sleep to these at night, and I just close my eyes, and usually by the first 5 or 10 minutes, I'm gone. But it just helps relax me. And during the day, you know, one of the great things about old radio shows to me is that you have to use your mind to paint the picture. And I've always loved that. I've always loved listening to these old radio shows and being able to do that. They did such a great job with the sound effects and the acting and the music and everything, just to make it all one package and one cohesive piece of story, that it was just amazing to me. That is why I find so much pleasure and passion for these old shows. Now, if you share the same thing, I hope you tell your friends and you share these things. But let's look forward to next year, so 2025. What's interesting is I don't know where to go from here. Do we continue on with more episodes of the Mystery Theater? Or do we look at maybe another series that was at least 5 years or more in the making so that I could do another series like The Shadow or Inner Sanctum or Suspense? Something like that. Or do we go and do we say not just one cohesive series, but several series? Like just an episode that happened that day. And that is what I love about this, is I can find an episode that happened that day in history, and kind of so people go like, oh, this happened like 70 years ago, or 40 or 50 years ago, or even back in the 70s with the Mystery Theater and Sears Radio Theater. You know, I grew up listening to those live on the air. So that's my parents would let me listen to them. I'd fall asleep in their bed. Of course, I'd wake up in my bed. But here's the thing is, where do you think we should go? I want to ask you, and I want you to be more involved in this so that I know a better idea of what you guys want to listen to. So just leave a comment down below if you want me to continue with the Radio Mystery Theater, or if you want me to continue with another whole series by itself, or if you want me to do like a smorgasbord of all these different stories that could just be, and give me some ideas. I mean, we have comedy, we have drama, we have suspense, mystery, there's horror, there are so many different types of series that are out there, and so many different ways to go. So if you haven't done it already, you can also visit my website, which I do the exact same thing with an episode that happened that day in history of all these different stories as well. And these are just audios, but you can download these audios if you want. You can also visit my I've got a page on archive.org where you can just download the entire series if you wanted to all at once. So I'll leave that in the description as well if you guys want to check that out. So I do encourage you, though, let me know where you guys want me to go with this. I've posed this question to several different people, but I wanted to get your opinion as far as what I need to do for next year. So I thank you guys so much for all the support this year, and I look forward to an even bigger next year, okay? Thank you guys so much, and bye-bye.